Life often feels like navigating through uncharted waters. The waves of doubt crash against us, and the fog of uncertainty obscures the shore. But even in those moments, there's a quiet whisper, a presence that reminds us to trust in something greater than ourselves. Let me share with you a truth. When you believe in the goodness of the universe, it has a way of meeting you with kindness. This belief can transform the way we walk through life's storms. Today, I invite you to journey with me as we explore how trust, pure, unwavering trust, can turn obstacles into stepping stones and doubts into strength. Trust begins with a single choice: to believe that even when we can't see the bigger picture, there's a purpose behind every twist and turn. Imagine planting a seed. You tuck it into the soil, cover it with earth, and wait. For days, sometimes weeks, nothing seems to happen. But beneath the surface, a quiet miracle is unfolding. Roots stretch downwards, anchoring the sprout that will soon break through into the light. Our lives are like that seed. In the moments that feel dark and still, when nothing seems to be moving forward, we're being prepared. Trusting the process doesn't mean ignoring the pain or frustration. It means believing that growth is happening, even if it's invisible for now. Consider this. What if every challenge, every detour is shaping you for something greater? There's a story of a man who faced relentless setbacks. He lost his job, struggled to make ends meet, and felt abandoned by the very people he thought he could count on. But he refused to give in to despair. Instead, he chose to trust. Trust that each closed door was redirecting him to where he needed to be. Years later, he looked back and saw how every loss had led to a gain. Every struggle to a strength he didn't know he possessed. When you lean into trust, you stop resisting life's currents and start flowing with them. This doesn't mean passively waiting for life to happen. It means actively choosing to believe in the goodness that surrounds you, even when you can't see it clearly. Perhaps you're facing your own storm right now. A relationship that feels broken. A dream that seems out of reach. A season of waiting that's wearing you down. It's easy to let fear and doubt take over. But what if you look at your situation differently? What if the very thing you're struggling with is quietly planting the seeds of your greatest strength? Today, I encourage you to trust, not blindly, but boldly. Trust that the universe or whatever greater force you believe in has your back. Trust that you're not alone, even in your hardest moments. Let me share a small story. I once met a man who had lost everything: his home, his job, his sense of stability. But instead of giving up, he made a choice. Each morning, he said to himself, "I don't know how, but something good is coming." He took small steps, applying for jobs, reaching out to friends, offering help to others even when he had little to give. And slowly, things began to shift. He found work, rebuilt his life, and discovered a sense of peace he'd never known before. What changed? His circumstances didn't shift overnight, but his perspective did. He chose to trust that life was working with him, not against him. So I ask you, what's stopping you from trusting in the same way? What's the one step you can take today, no matter how small, to lean into trust instead of fear? As we end this time together, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let's take a moment to reflect, to center ourselves, and to trust. Think of the challenges you're facing. Picture them in your mind, like stones in a rushing river. Now, imagine yourself stepping onto each step one by one, with the confidence that the next will hold you steady. Feel the water flowing around you, carrying away your doubt, your fear, and your hesitation. Know that you are supported, that the journey is shaping you, that the light you're seeking is closer than you think. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. Remember, trust isn't just a gift you give to the world, it's a gift you give to yourself. Until we meet again, keep stepping forward, keep believing, and always remember, even when you can't see the way, the light is already leading you home.